Hello and welcome to the semifinals of Grand Prix Dallas Fort Worth. I'm Brian David Marshall, joined by Pro Tour Hall of Famer Randy Buehler, and we are watching Pro Tour Hall of Famer Shuhei Nakamura playing against Nathaniel Smith, looking to take the Hall of Famer down a peg, have a star to take home, tell his friends.
Good luck to you, sir. You're going to need it. I haven't seen Shuhei around in a little while, but
No, he's had a very quiet season.
Seems to be completely in control of all the skills he's ever had. Great weekend for Channel Fireball, broadly construed, too, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Right, Shuhei and Ocho both make the top 8. Ocho and Nathan Holiday both clinch gold. Hayne wins the GP Player of the Year to lock up the world spot.
He's playing Herald of the Pantheon, but it's Channel Fireball that's doing really well here. So trades with Nantuko Husk, but Llanowar Empath keeps the
top
fodder going. Tops into a Rock Smaller, has another card that he'd like to be on top of his deck there. Could be a land, could be another, could be a suppression bond.
Yeah, it's nice when you see land creature with that. You can just, do I need a land? I'm going to get the creature for free.
There is Blazing Hellhound. And that is, wow. There are there's a bevy of options in hand here for Shuhei Nakamura. He's got a Heart Beast he can play to go get another suppression field.
But he's already got a suppression bond.
Suppression bond, yeah. And that's what he does.
Yeah, and he can suppression bonds with Enshrouding Mists up in case some burn spell comes flying down.
Okay. Here comes the Fire
That's a pretty good
Elemental.
answer from Nathaniel. Four, 3.
But in comes the Llanowar Empath. Here comes a Heart Beast. Searches up suppression bonds.
It's 2/5, right?
Yep.
Perfect for blocking a 4/3.
It's just gigantic.
I guess Shuhei's trademark 3/5 would be perfect for blocking a 4/3. He's doing what he can with the tools available to him in this block.
Smith looks at his hand, tries to find his play. Thinking about it, he knows Shuhei's got his suppression bonds. Llanowar empathing into Totem Guide Heart Beast has to be the best feeling in the world. I mean, it's not what happened, but I'm just thinking about it.
That was the curve.
Then you Totem Guide Heart Beast into Knightly Valor. And okay. Plays a Returned Centaur, milling himself for 4 cards.
That makes sense.
There's a Rock Smallers.
With a W untapped.
Yep. Rabid Bloodsucker. Drains both players for 2. Gaea's Revenge in hand for him. should just attack with the Rock's Maulers. Go have Enshrouding Mist to save it, eat something, whittle down the board. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah, looks like the plan. And Smith should just block with a 4-3, right? I guess, yeah. I mean, that's... I mean, you smell a trick, but okay. He's going to play around the trick by blocking with everything.
But he's going to put the Rabid Bloodsucker and the Fire Fiend Elemental in front. He's going to take no damage, and he's going to kill 2 creatures. Doesn't get to renown his guy, but that's okay.
He traded a 1-mana trick for
a renowned
9
creature,
mana worth of creatures.
And a fly, yeah. Farika's Disciple joins the party.
Yeah, I mean, Smith's attempt to play around the combat trick wound up getting him blown out even more.
So Reeve Soul takes down the Farika's Disciple, and Gearcrafter grinds its gears, makes a token. Now, how about Gaia's Revenge?
How about Gaia's Revenge?
It's like, you could kill this if you'd like. With all your guys. You could put your whole team in front to get to the 5 power necessary.
Yeah, it kind of has to.
Yeah, technically only a 2-for-1.
So how many times has Shuhei 2-for-1'd him now? 4? Llanowar Empath, Totem Heartbeast, Enshrouding Mists, and Gaia's Revenge.
Yes.
4 2-for-1s.
Right, and again, has been able to do this without, like, still has just these creatures sitting back in reserve. They're, like, queued up behind each other to go running into the red zone.
Those are the cards he's up. That's the profit from a series of 4 2-for-1s. Shuhei also has more cards in his hand, right? 2-to-1?
Yes.
One of which is still the Suppression Bonds.
Which Nathaniel Smith knows about.
I'd almost rather not know about it if I was in. All right. Oh, it's okay. It's 2 cards to 3 cards. Still.
Okay. Oh, a little
Okay.
Macabre Waltz. Get back Nantuko Husk.
Usually it feels like a 2-for-1.
Get back
Technically-
Thopter Engineer. which
Technically
even
not
though
card advantage, but yeah,
Yeah.
throwing away that leftover land you kind of don't need anymore.
So there's the Nantuko Husk.
Which is free food in the Blazing Hellhound. But yeah, you just Suppression Bonds the Husk. Smash with the team.
Get in for 8.
Yeah, he's going to respond by eating. You should just eat both of them, right? There's no reason to let Shuhei have his enchantments in play. I mean, I guess Aromancer is the reason you might leave the enchantments in play, but Nathaniel may have more Macabre Waltz type cards as well.
Is that an Anointer of Champions up there?
Sure, no problem.
Yeah. Nathaniel Smith's like, okay. I see. I understand now.
Yeah.
Goes to sideboard. There you see Dan Jordan playing against Ross Merriam on the other table. Dan Jordan needs to win this Grand Prix.
2 Pro Tour invites hanging in the balance.
Yeah, he already has 1,
Right.
but you know, if he can walk away from this Grand Prix with 3 invites.
Pretty cool triple PTQ weekend.
Huge
However,
event for him.
Is that a turbo match? We're not recording that, right?
No, that
I should just give the updates.
Yeah, you could just give the update there.
Ross Merriam wins game 1.
Wow.
Dan Jordan back against the wall if he wants those other 2 invites. May have to settle for just Milwaukee if Ross can win the next couple. Win the next game.
So both games, players are shuffling.
Couldn't they time that better for us?
It's very inconsiderate.
I agree.
They're laughing at it. Look at them. Look at them.
Dan Jordan's been enjoying himself. He's been
Yes.
talking about the sideboard cards. And
Oh, did he?
Crazy
I
things.
saw him put up his finger at that Enlightened Ascetic. There was a first pick, that card.
I
It
heard.
was first pick in the
Crazy.
second pack. It wasn't main deck. But how bad? I need to know. I cannot.
How bad the pack
my
has
mind,
to be.
So I'm
I
off
can't
camera right
picture
now.
them.
I tried to conjure up what that pack would look like, and a white streak appeared in my hair.
I can't imagine the pack I would first pick and light an aesthetic out of. I can't imagine it. I mean, I still, even after watching him play it and laugh about it, figure there must have been like a data transcription error. That like the guy watching the draft wrote it down wrong.
Right. It was just insane, right? Because the turn before that, he smashed to smithereens something.
That was the one he was particularly laughing about as I was walking by. I believe not the first thing he has smashed this weekend.
I mean, the card's pretty good in this format, actually, with all the Thopter tokens running around.
Oh, yeah.
Pick up a little extra value off of it. All right. So here's our main match. Pro Tour Hall of Famer Shuhei Nakamura playing for an historic 7th win. A piece of history, anyway.
Yep.
But anytime you're tied with Kai in any category, you know, you should get, like, free lunch somewhere. They say there's no such thing, but you should get one.
Ooh. Mulligan for Smith.
I blacked out, I swear to God. For like 10 seconds I blacked out, and then like, I had a game, I could have won, I could have like, taught someone to play non-big game and won. And I ended up like, getting crushed.
And Shuhei is standing pat. He's like, I've got a 1-drop, I've got a 7-drop, and I've got 5 mana.
He seems so comfortable.
I mean, when you've appeared in 26 top 8s, you know, Nathaniel Smith, I guarantee you, I don't know him, I haven't talked to him. I guarantee you his heart is, you know,
Pounding.
pushing his shirt away from his body right now. But Shuhei Nakamura, he's done this, you know. The heart-pounding excitement of being in the top 8 is probably 20 GPs behind him. 20 GP top 8s behind him.
Right. Finished his match. He was just sitting at the table reading a book.
Yeah.
Reading a book on his iPad.
Looking up Ruling of Vine Snare.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow. Oh, boy, he's going to 5 cards. It's going to be a great story.
When he wins.
If he wins this, it's going to be a great story. So, all right. Pro Tour Hall of Famer. I'm down a game. He destroyed me. 2-for-1 me on 3 straight turns. I had nothing in play when he killed me. I mulliganed to 5. All right, we're checking in here on Daniel Jordan versus Ross
Is that
Merriam.
Managorger Hydra?
That is a Managorger Hydra.
That's a good card.
It is a good card.
If it has time to do things. Wait, is it? How does it not have a counter? Did he miss the trigger from Daniel Jordan's
From his
Tactician?
Amperin Tactician, he may have missed
He
a
must
counter.
have missed the trigger.
All right. In for 6. You're at 8. Pass the turn. Shaman of the Pack. Ding you for 1. Grow my Hydra.
Difference between having a 3/3 Hydra and a 4/4 right here.
Okay. We'll keep you updated on what's going on here. Meantime, let's check in on our feature match between Shuhei Nakamura and Nathaniel
It's going to
Smith.
say it's either going to be quick or it's going to be historic.
Herald of the
And
Pantheon gets in for 2. There's a second land from Nathaniel Smith. He plays a Hangerback Walker. In for 2. Nathaniel falls to 16. There is Farika's Disciple. Oh, he passes the turn again. I see an Amperin Tactician here and just blast away. Nope. Just the attack.
So Smith can block the 2/2 and then activate Hangerback Walker,
Yes.
turning it into a 2/2,
And
which
getting
then
2
dies
tokens.
and creates a couple of Thopter tokens.
He chooses not to block. can make it put 2 tokens on it. 2 count. Oh, Heart Beast for suppression field. It's got a suppression field in hand already, by the way.
Wow.
So Shuhei making short work of his opponent here.
Interesting that he was willing to trade his 2/2, the Herald, for the Hangerback Walker, even though he had a Hangerback Walker answer queued up for next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no third land. Smith's just really not been able to play.
3 mana.
Yeah.
Now we've seen it all. Gain a life,
It's actually not
too.
the first time today I've seen that play. The 3 mana suppression bombs.
Crashes in for 7.
Good luck, Nathaniel Smith.
Peels his card,
Yeah.
lays him out, extends the hand. Shuhei Nakamura's in the finals.
Wow. Cool. Good for him. Playing for history.
And it looks like we're getting a game just in time for a game 3 here.
Yeah, that worked. The timing
Between
was a little
Dan
better this
Jordan
time.
and Ross Merriam. You can see the feature match area. See Ross shuffling up. And dealing out their cards. Who will face Shuhei Nakamura, the Hall of Famer, playing for his 7th Grand Prix win in the finals? All right, we're underway. So Thornbow Archers for Ross Merriam. Gets in for 2 here. Mage Ring Bully. There's a Deadbird Shaman.
Seems pretty good at blocking and trading with Mage Ring Bully. I might have attacked in if I was Ross, though. It's like, does Dan want to trade his 2-drop for your 1-drop? Let him, right?
Oh, you need a trick. So in comes 2 damage. And there's Acolyte of the Inferno.
Wow. Nice curve.
Wild Instincts for Ross Merriam. Yes. Wild Instincts. The Thornbow Archers becomes a 3/4. Fights the
Yeah, that
3/1.
is a great answer.
Attacks for 4 with the Thornbow Archer, essentially, and 3 with the Deadbridge Shaman.
Crunch takes 7.
Dragon Fodder is the play from Dan Jordan. Grows his Mage Ring Bully with prowess. Attacks
Sure.
for 3. No 4th land. There's Mana Gorger Hydra. There's Fetid Imp. Mana Gorger Hydra is a 2/2.
Dan
And-
Jordan beat it last game, though.
Yeah. And Ross says, you know what? I'm going to slow things down. Mage Ring Bully has no choice. Has to attack. Mana Gorger Hydra is just so filthy.
Titan Strength is the discard.
Could have used the Titan Strength to actually save his Mage Ring Bully. Would have gone up to 4 toughness. But maybe was unprepared to push the Mana Gorger Hydra that high.
Yeah.
I'm gonna block.
double blocks Thornbow Archers.
Makes sense.
Fiery Impulses. That's what he
almost
was
forgot.
actually holding on to the. That's what hold on to the mountain for. Oh, there's a Warhorn in play. Is there a suppression bond in Dan Jordan's deck?
9 a.m. Super Sunday Series Seal. We have your
Lenore Empath.
standings. 9 a.m. Super Sunday Series Seal.
Celestial Flare would get the job done here too.
Yep.
I
Grab a
don't
rock
think Ross is going
smallers.
to decline this attack.
No, he does it. And there's Celestial Flare.
The top 4 players.
Wouldn't it have been insane to wait a turn? Your opponent's got, what, 4 cards in hand and a bunch of untapped mana?
Yeah. There's a doorway for Daniel to go through right now. There's a knight.
If you have not collected the tickets from side events, please go to the side events as close to the concession
It
area.
declines to block Lenore Empath.
Picked up yet today already.
Daniel's at 7. Here's 5 mana. There's a rock smaller. There's Knightly Valor.
Aha.
Wow.
All's on demand.
He's going to attack with the knight. Yep. And Ross accepts the trade. It's either that or accept the trade on the crack back, which is not as good. There's Alchemist Vial. Draw a card. Veteran Sidearm. Attack for 3. Dan is getting very low on life here.
As a reminder, our lost and found is at the information booth next to the prize wall. If you have misplaced something or you found something that is not
Ross has what looks like the win on the table. He can Alchemist Vial the Knight token and attack for 3. Represents lethal here. Attack for 4 actually with the Warhorn. Does he go for it? He's going to play Yeva Force Mage. Daniel says okay. And then he's going to declare his attackers. Will he sacrifice his vial here? No. Oh. Daniel's making a gesture like a little variant on the pen trick. Does he want Ross to activate the... Okay, says you can't block. There's Celestial Flare.
Wow.
Nice play from Daniel Jordan. Here's an Amberin Tactician. Gets in for 3 with his Knight token. Ross can attack for 4 this turn with the Force Mage. Plays plays Eye Blade Assassin. Anti-Force Mages the Tactician. And attacks with his 4/3 Force Mage. So Daniel has a double block here if he wants to kill it. Can chump block with the Knight and hope to find an answer next turn. What's he going to do? What would you do here, Randy?
I think I double block.
You're going to lose both your guys here.
Well, I think you have to try to trade and hope Ross, floods or runs out of threats.
Right.
Or you draw really well. You have to extend the game and hope you can convert that. I don't see a line
There you go. Yep. it does
that
double
deals
block.
10.
Is there an Enshrouding Mist in the future?
Oh.
There is. Look at that.
Wow.
Daniel Jordan's doing everything in his power here to claw his way back into this game. He's been under the gun pretty much from the beginning.
True.
All right. Attack with a 4/3 Eye Blade Assassin. Blocks with his Knight token. Any more tricks up his sleeve? Looks like there are. Mighty Leap. So he's going to trade his token and a Mighty Leap for the Eye Blade Assassin, and no play from Ross Merriam.
Really?
Things looked so good when he had a Mana Gorger Hydra. Oh, but
jeez.
Outland Colossus comes down. 7/7. Iroas
Double
is
striker.
champion.
It's 3-4.
Wow. Yeah, Ross can't afford to attack. Neither can Dan.
Crazy.
Rogue's Passage.
Wow, Rogue's
For the
Passage
win!
For the win!
Oh my God. You see Ross Merriam exhale a huge sigh of relief.
Indeed.
The triple PTQ dream ends for Dan Jordan. One
one
match
PTQ.
short of the finals. He does get the one PTQ. Wow. Rogue's Passage.
Sure.
Game was deadlocked,
It's pretty close.
and both players were just looking for a way out. And Ross Merriam got that Rogue's Passage.